Okay, so first we're going to start with this bookshelf, and at first this was going to be my favorite shelf, but I realized that I couldn't fit all of my favorites on this shelf, so I decided to just put some random books here. I mean, all of these are part of my favorites, but yeah, they're not my only favorites. Over here we have the Harry Potter series, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, and finally Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. These are by J.K. Rowling, of course. Next I have my Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy, which I've been raving about forever, and that is by Laini Taylor, Daughter of Smoke and Bone, Days of Blood and Starlight, and Dreams of Gods and Monsters. Then we have the Lunar Chronicles, or the first 3 books in the Lunar Chronicle, Cinder, Scarlet, and Cress, all by Marissa Mayer. Then we have the Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children series, or the first 2 books in it, and the graphic novel. Here we have Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, the graphic novel, story by Ransom Riggs, of course, and art by Cassandra Jean. Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, and Hollow City, both by Ransom Riggs. Next, we have the first 2 books in the Darkest Minds trilogy, The Darkest Minds, and Never Fade, both by Alexandra Bracken. And finally, I have 2 Stephen King books here, Pet Sematary and The Green Mile. So this is my next shelf, so we'll head over here first. We're going to work from the bottom to the top. So over here I have the Theodore Boone Kid Lawyer series, Theodore Boone Kid Lawyer, Theodore Boone The Abduction, The Accused, and The Activist, all by John Grisham. Then up here I have 2 small books, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer and The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. Then I have The Gathering by Kelly Armstrong, the Shatter Me series by Tahara Mafi, Shatter Me, Unravel Me, and Ignite Me. Next I have the Lux series, Lux Beginnings, which is the bind-up of the first 2 books, which are Obsidian and Onyx, Lux Consequences, which includes both Opal and Origin, and Lux Opposition, which includes Opposition, and then it also has the prequel novella. This series is by Jennifer L. Armentrout. Then I have the first book in the Chaos Walking trilogy by Patrick Ness, The Knife of Never Letting Go, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy trilogy of 4 by Douglas Adams, The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky, Aragon and Eldest by Christopher Paolini, the first 2 books in the Inheritance cycle, The Night Circus by Aaron Morgenstern, The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon, True Spirit by Jessica Watson, and I Am Malala by Malala Yousafzai with Christina Land, the girl who stood up for education and was shot by the Taliban. I actually did a speech on this book in grade 6, and it's a really inspirational story, so you guys should really check this one out. Next, let's go on to this shelf. I think this shelf is really pretty, so let's start here. First, I have Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins, Lola and the Boy Next Door by Stephanie Perkins, Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell, Eleanor Park by Rainbow Rowell, The Winter Witch by Paula Braxton, Monument 14 by Emmy Laybourne, Rebel Belle by Rachel Hawkins, My True Love Gave to Me edited by Stephanie Perkins, and with 12 different authors who wrote short stories in here, and I have the beautiful UK edition with the pink pages. Then I have Ender's Game by Orson Scott Card. Then I have The Clockwork Angel by Cassandra Clare, the first book in the Infernal Devices trilogy. Then I have the complete Mortal Instruments series, City of Bones, City of Ashes, City of Glass, City of Fallen Angels, City of Lost Souls, and City of Heavenly Fire, all by Cassandra Clare. Then over here I just have my TBR jar. So I put it in my Honeydukes jar, so why is that zooming? Don't zoom. I just have a little bookmark, random bookmark over here, so we'll just move that out of the way so we can see the good stuff, aka the books. So here I have The Fifth Wave and The Infinite Sea by Rick Yancey, The Diviners by Libba Bray, Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas, Salvage by Alexandra Duncan, and The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. So here is the next shelf up. There's an overview of it. I have some cats here, and over here I have a little gorilla, because why not? So over here I have the Kersey Jackson series by Rick Riordan, The Lightning Thief, The Sea of Monsters, The Titan's Curse, Battle of the Labyrinth, and The Last Olympian. Then I have The Book of Lost Things by John Connolly, Warm Bodies by Isaac Marion, Glow by Amy Kathleen Ryan, Splintered by A.G. Howard, and Then There Were None by Agatha Christie, Dash and Lily's Book of Dares by Rachel Kahn and David Levithan, The 100-Year-Old Man Who Climbed Out the Window and Disappeared by Jonas Jonason, The Kite Runner by Khaled Hosseini, Under the Never Sky by Veronica Rossi, Unraveling by Elizabeth Norris. This Is What Happy Looks Like by Jennifer E. Smith. The Winner's Curse by Marie Rutkowski. Mystic City by Theo Lawrence. Dorothy Must Die by Daniel Page. Liar and Spy by Rebecca Steck. The Selection series, which I noticed recently is out of order, but we have The Selection, The Elite, and The One, all by Kira Cass. Then we have The Help by Catherine Stockett. The Underneath by Kathia Pelt. 11/22/63 by Stephen King. Cell by Stephen King. And Carrie by Stephen King. The Last Shelf. So here I have my Harry Potter Gryffindor mug that says Courage. I've never used it because I don't want the paint to wear off. And I've got some candles. Ooh. So here I have the Hunger Games trilogy. The Hunger Games, Catching Fire, and Mockingjay, all by Suzanne Collins. Then I have the Complete Divergent collection. Divergent, Insurgent, Allegiant, and For, a Divergent collection. Then over here I have the first two books in the Unbecoming Amara Dyer trilogy. The Unbecoming Amara Dyer and The Evolution of Mara Dyer, both by Michelle Hodkin. Then here I have The Book Thief by Marcus Zuzak. Then here I have the first two books. I'm not sure if this is just a duology or if it's going to be a trilogy of the Asylum series. I don't know. I have Madeline Rue, Asylum, and Sanctum. Then I have the first two books in the Grisha trilogy, Shadow and Bone, and Siege and Storm, both by Lee Bardugo. Then I have the Maze Runner series, The Kill Order, The Maze Runner, The Scorch Trials, and The Death Cure, all by James Dashner. And Frank, The Diary of a Young Girl, the If I Stay duology by Gail Foreman, If I Stay, and Where She Went. Then I have my John Green books, Looking for Alaska, Paper Towns, which is my favorite John Green book, and of course The Fault in Our Stars. So that is it for that shelf. Up there I just have some random knickknacks and then some old teddy bears and stuff. Down here I just have some random books, like some Portuguese books that I'm trying to pick up Portuguese because my half of my family's Portuguese. Then I have some random books there. And over here I have some other random stuff. Then over here I have my Harry Potter collection, continuing on up there with my two scarves. But yes, so that's my bookshelf tour. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll leave the number somewhere over here of how many books I own. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!